What's up, sound nerds? Welcome to my channel where I offer my unfiltered, no BS thoughts and opinions on audio tech from a hobbyist consumer level perspective. You won't find overhype, sellout product pushing, or waste of time fancy editing here. I will be touching on technical specs and features, but they are not the highlights here. I want you to picture my videos simply as a friend speaking to a friend about things he liked and didn't like. Sound can be very subjective, so I will do my best to describe what I'm hearing in detail. It's okay if you don't agree. Comment below and tell me about your experience. Positive conversation is what I'm doing this for. If you're inclined to hit the dislike button, I won't be mad at you, but do me a solid and let me know what it is I can do to improve my next video. I try to reply to all comments that come my way. I hate it when I ask a question to these famous reviewers, knowing it will forever go unanswered. With that said, help me keep the trolls back, subscribe, let's get to it. Alright guys, I'm going to do a video with the Bose QC35 and the Nuraphones. Now, the reason I'm doing this is, well, for one, the Nuraphones are my gold standard. And if you watch all my videos, I pretty much at least mention them once or twice, okay? So, the reason is because they're freaking amazing, okay? So, I am going to be using these as my gold standard until a different set of headphones comes along and just knocks them out of the ballpark, right? So the Nuras did that with the V-Modas. The V-Modas were actually my gold standard, where I was like, this is it, man. I found the perfect headphones for me, and the Nuras came in and said, no, I got a different story to tell. So I'm going to start off with the Bose. I did a video on the Bose, just standalone video, and I also did a standalone video on the Nuraphones, okay? And if you watch those, you're going to get some gold. But if you watch this one, I'm going to have a lot of information and maybe some tiddly bits that you didn't get before. So if you like tiddly bits, I just like saying tiddly bits. If you like tiddly biz, stick around, all right? So let's get with the price. The Bose, they go for $350. That's full retail. The Nuras go for $400. That's full retail. Now, I've seen the Bose go down to $300. In fact, today I just looked it up. Best Buy has them for $300. The Nuras, I've seen them go down to $279 during Black Friday. You can pick them up for $350 if I were to give you like the 20% coupon code. That's actually going to change in 2019. It's going to be a 10% coupon code. So if you're thinking of getting them, get them now. All right. If you comment below, I will send you my link. You can you can get 20% off, which brings it down to about $350. And below, actually no, it comes down to like 330 or something like that, and then you still got to pay for shipping, which brings it back up to 350. But at least it's 350 on the mark, right? So no taxes or anything. You're going to be solid with that. Now, if you use my code, if I sell 6 of them, or if 6 people use my code, they're going to send me a free pair of headphones from Nuras. What I will do, if that ever were to happen, I will put up a video and I will do a giveaway to one of my subscribers. I don't need 2 headphones, guys. I'm not giving you this coupon so that I can make out like a fat rabbit or anything like that. I'm just telling you how it is. Might as well take advantage of it. We have a small but strong community here of headphone hobbyists, all right? So there you have it. The competition in this price range is fierce. All right, you got headphones that do something better than these two. All right, that means like build quality. The Master Dynamics are gonna take it hands down, man. Those things are built amazingly. For me, sound is gonna go to the Nuras in this price range, and even higher, like way higher. The Nuras can really compete in the higher price range. But comfort, man, Bose takes that comfort, dude. Portability, I'm gonna give it to the Bose on this one too. They're super portable. All right, so that's just something to think about. In this price range, competition is fierce, and I know I kind of ignore Bauer and Wilkins a lot. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm going to be testing those out. I'm going to be testing out the Sennheisers and the Audio-Technicas, but those guys, especially the Audio-Technicas and the Sennheisers, they do a more neutral sound that I don't usually go for. I like more fun, jiving sounds, So I like to get up, move, and my music needs to move me, all right? Something needs to move me. Move my ass to the gym. All right, so they both look really nice, and they both look very professional. I can definitely see a CEO of a fancy company sporting either one of these. Now, these are a little bit more bulkier, and they're a little heavier. And by little, I mean like a lot more heavy than the Bose. The Bose are like feather light, So this they're both light. I'm a strong dude, but the Bose are just gonna be lighter. They're definitely gonna be more portable. You look at the case. You can go flat, and you can just about fit those anywhere. The case on the Nuras is just this huge freaking egg. So portability definitely would go to the Bose, and but as far as the look goes, they both look really nice. They look professional. They're not flashy. They're not anything to stand out like the V Modas. The V Modas stand out. The gold and the V shape and you can even customize those. So the Nuras and the Bose to me both just look professional. They look nice, and the Nuras have a cool. I like that wire coming down. Like you see that spiraling wire. I like it. I think it looks old school. So, a lot of people don't. A lot of people complain about it. I think it looks cool. So, sound, man, you don't want to get me a start on sound. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. The Nuraphones really, really bring home the sound, guys. I thought it was a gimmick. When I first got them, I didn't like them. It took a few days for them to grow on me, and then took another week to really just blow my mind. Okay, so I did not have the reaction the dude from Unbox Therapy had. Okay, that dude just went bonkers, and I did not go bonkers. All right, so they were okay when I first got them. It was nothing special. I was thinking of keeping the V Modas instead, but the build quality on them was so nice, and I just liked feeling them, and I loved the tech on it, and the lady talking to me when I put them on, and I just kept messing with them, and then sure enough, man, they grew on me, and then finally, I don't know, I finally got a proper EQ for my ears, and then the music just came to life for me, man. Testing out Rage Against the Machine, Bullet to the Head was like, holy cow, let's go with Britney Spears, Hold Your Body Against Me. I love the instrumentals on that. Her voice does nothing for me, but the instrumentals on it is just really like 3D. It's like three-dimensional sound. You go with Slipknot Snuff, man, when that thunder drops in the background, that doom, it's dramatic, dude. I get sad. That song is very sad, and I get sad. I get that feeling that I think Corey, I believe his name is Corey Taylor, was trying to evoke with his vocals and with the instruments, and I just really think the Neuras bring it to life. The Neuras are very good to listen to audiobooks. I did listen to audiobooks. You have to turn the bass down, but that's the cool thing about the Neuras. You can turn the bass down and all the way up, and you can go all the way up to like crusher level bass. Ridiculous. You're not going to want to listen to it like that, so it's not going to last. It's just fun to do with your friends to show it off, right? But who's going to listen to music like that? Not me. The Bose has a very crystal clear sound. It's very highs driven. The highs are tuned up very high to the point where few songs that I tried, like Pitbull's Timber, every time you can hear an S and a T, you can hear just about that hard. It's just about to hit that harshness where it's too harsh. So it's right there. It's just tapping at it, giving a little taparoo at the top end. So I don't know. The Bose, I don't like that much highs to it. The mids was very hollow to me. It was very, not hollow, no, I take that back. It was very flat. Right? It's there, and it sounds nice, and it's crystal clear. That's the way I describe the Bose QC35. Crystal clear. It's very nice sound if you like vocal-driven music. And they have, I don't want to say bass, but they have something that makes a beat in the background, right? These things do not have bass, guys. Anyone that puts these on and says they have bass, definitely has not tried other headphones with enough bass to really bring that music to life. I feel bad for my Bose brethren that haven't really ventured out and tried something else, because if I were to put on Snuff on the Nuraphones and you take off your Bose and slap the Nuraphones on, as soon as that beat drops, or not the beat, that thunder drops, man, it's like, holy cow. You actually evoke a feeling, and that's what music's all about, right? To evoke feeling, to pull out that emotion from you. That's what life is all about. I can get into a whole deep life situation here, but point being is, you want things to evoke feelings and emotions out of you, and the Bose don't do that for me. They might for you. Your ears might be EQ'd better for that sound. So it really does come down to the EQs, and Neuras really do prove that. The cool thing about the Neuras, it doesn't matter what your EQ is, they will EQ it automatically for you. So you'll pretty much just about get that sound that your ears pick up, and that's a really cool feature, which I'm gonna go into as far as the tech goes. Bose's claim to fame is the ANC, and the ANC works really, really, really good. All right, it works so damn good that if you listen to the ANC without any music, like have a fan in the background, right? Just to test it out, have a fan in the background. Turn off the music, press pause, and you can actually hear the ANC working, man. It gives you a damn headache. It gives you this real, it's like squeezing your brain almost. I don't know how to describe it. I did not like that feeling. It made me sick. Okay. But it works. Now, if you put the music back on, that feeling seems to go away. But I kind of got this motion sickness that even like a few hours after I take the headphones off, I'm still kind of feeling it, man. So I did not like that. It's almost like when I'm going up on an airplane and the cabin pressure is changing. It's almost like that, only worse to me. Now, there's some people that don't even experience that. So if you're one of the lucky ones, good for you. The Neuras, they also have ANC, and it really works well. All right, I've tested it. Same thing with no music, just a fan running in the background or at the gym. I didn't get that ugly feeling. I did not get that at all. B, it works really good. You can actually hear it working. It does well. C, it's also helped by the little knobs, the little ear knobs, right? That also helps with passive isolation. It almost doesn't even need ANC, right? But it does have it. They added it to it, so that's cool. On top of that, they have a social pass-through feature. So for me, I have it set up. It's really easy to set up. Their app is really cool. It really runs you through it. It's dummy proof. I have it. You just tap here, boop, and you can actually have a whole conversation without even removing the headphones. Now, I have mine for social pass through here, and I have to pause here. So if I'm getting into a long discussion, I'll just tap this, pause the music, tap this, turn on social pass through. As soon as that person is done wasting my time, I will tap both of them and turn everything back up. So that's really cool. They have more than one trick up their sleeve, and I said that before in other videos, but I really want to drive that home, especially with comparing it to the Bose. The Bose has the ANC. I tried the app. I updated it through the app, so it has the latest update. But that's it. I couldn't find any EQ settings or anything to. I was kind of expecting like Sony XM3 level where I can kind of change the EQ out or this and that. The cool thing is they both have good volume. That's for me. That's one of my main complaints with headphones is the volume, and the Bose and the Nura both touch on the volume very well. So, yes, do I want more with the Bose? No, actually, the high volume on the Bose hurts my ears, and I think that's because of the high EQ being driven up so high. It hurts. It's harsh. You can go super loud without it ever being harsh, guys. If it's EQ'd right and it's a good quality, music producing speaker. So out of these two headphones at that price range, I would definitely go with the Nuras. And I said it on the standalone video for the Bose. I really can't think of a situation where I would want to use the Bose or where I would pick up the Bose over the Nuras, unless it's comfort's my biggest concern. I would definitely pick the Bose, over the Nuras when it comes to comfort. If ANC is my thing, the Nuras are going to do really good job with ANC, and they have the passive isolation. The only thing that might put some people off is the little ear knobs. I can tell you from my experience, I'm actually very comfortable in them. However, laying down, wearing the headphones, it kind of started hurting my right ear. So standing up, I was fine. Sitting up, I was fine. I worn them for maybe 2 hours at one go, and I didn't feel, I was walking around, so I didn't feel any pain or pressure points. They do have smaller tips you can try, but some people complain that it's just too much. And I actually, at first I was like, no, they're crazy. But after experiencing that laying down, I can see where some people would experience that pain just standing up. If the knob is too big or it's just putting just a little too much pressure on one area for a little too long, you can definitely see, or I can definitely see that causing some pain. So I would try different ear tips. I think maybe if you call Nura and ask them, they'll send you some. So another thing would be the proprietary cable that I don't like for the Nuras. I don't see the purpose of it. I don't know why they would do that. That's a very Apple-like move, and I do not like that. So the QC35s do not do that. They have the USB 3 or the mini USB. Now the QC35 is kind of an old model, guys. So I expect Bose to be dropping a new model here soon, and I will be testing it because I do, I did kind of bash them a little bit on the standalone video, but Bose is a solid. They make a solid product, man. Bose has always made just a good, solid product. All right. So both of these are good for audiobooks. Both of these are okay for call. I don't know why anyone would make phone calls with headphones on like that. It just does not compute with me. I don't feel comfortable doing it. So there you have it, guys. Between the two, I would definitely pick the Neuros for the sound. So, just for the sound. If you have any comments that you want to get into a deeper discussion about these two or any other headphones, definitely comment. Let me know. If you have any constructive criticism, I'd love to hear it, man. So get at me.